And senior Congress leader Mani Shankar Iyer has sparked a fresh controversy. Mani Shankar Iyer said that India should give respect to Pakistan as it has atom bomb. He further said that if we don't give them respect, they will think of using atom bomb against India. The statement was given on April 15th last month. Let's listen in.
ये कि वो भी एक सॉवरेन मुल्क है और कि उनकी भी इज्जत है और उस इज्जत को कायम रखते हुए आप उनसे जितनी कड़ी बात करना चाहते हो करो, लेकिन बात तो करो। बंदूक को लेकर आप घूम रहे हो और उससे क्या हाल मिला? कुछ नहीं, तनाव बढ़ते जाता है। और कोई भी पागल वहां आ जाए तो क्या होगा देश का? उनके एटम बॉम्ब है।
ये भी है।
हाँ, हमारे पास है, लेकिन किसी पागल ने हमारे बम को लाहौर स्टेशन में फूटा तो 8 सेकंड के 8 पल के अंदर उसकी जो रेडियो एक्टिविटी है वो अमृतसर पहुंचेगी।
ये भी इतना पास
तो ऐसे बम वगैरह रखकर आप उसको इस्तेमाल करने का रोको, लेकिन यदि आपने उनसे बात की, उनको इज्जत अफजाया, तो तभी जाकर वो अपने बम के बारे में नहीं सोचेंगे। लेकिन आपको उनको ठुकरा दिया और बच्चे जैसे कुट्टी कहते रहे तो कोई पागल वहां आ जाए, वो बम निकाल ले और फिर क्या होगा? तो हमें समझना चाहिए कि दुनिया का विश्व गुरु बनना हो तो ये जरूरी है दिखाने के लिए कि जितना भी तीव्र हो हमारा समस्या पाकिस्तान के साथ, उसका हल निकालने के लिए हम मेहनत कर रहे हैं। पिछले 10 साल से सारा मेहनत बंद है।
मस्कुलर पॉलिसी काम नहीं करेगी।
मस्कुलर पॉलिसी, यदि आपके मसल्स हों और उनके मसल्स ना हों, मैंने अभी आपको बता दिया है वो जो हकीकत हम सबको पता है कि मसल्स उनके कहूटा में पड़े हुए हैं।
ये भी है।
और कहीं गलत फहमी फैल जाए तो तब दिक्कत में पड़ेंगे।
And CNN News 18's Payal Mehta is joining us on this story. Payal, a very shocking statement coming in from Congress leader Mani Shankar Iyer, who's saying that India should respect Pakistan just because it has an atom bomb.
Well, of course, a controversial remark coming in from Mani Shankar Iyer at a very crucial juncture, given the fact that the Congress party had tried very hard to cut down from the controversy involving, Sam Petroda is concerned. So many in the political circle would joke that, Sam Petroda is gone. What about Mani Shankar Iyer? And in comes Mani Shankar Iyer. He speaks about the fact that India needs to speak to Pakistan nicely. India needs to compromise with Pakistan, given the fact that Pakistan has nuclear power to back itself. Now, this interview given by Mani Shankar Iyer, which looks like to an online, edition, has been shot on the 15th of April. That's the date on which it is being shot. So obviously it's been shot quite a few weeks ago. And of course, he's now come in and created another controversy. This is the same Mani Shankar Iyer who has created multiple controversies. Remember, he called Prime Minister Narendra Modi as Chaiwala, and probably, in the 2017 election, he had called Prime Minister Narendra Modi by the name of Neech. So he has also created his own set of controversies. Obviously, the problems of Congress far from over as far as Lok Sabha 2024 elections are concerned.
All right, Payal, please stay with us. We're also being joined by CNN News 18's Aman Sharma on this story. Aman, so Mani Shankar Iyer says that India shouldn't use its muscular policy against Pakistan and has batted for dialogue between the two nations, as he feels that India should respect Pakistan as it has atom bomb.
See, Anjali, Mani Shankar Iyer has been a long proponent of talks with Pakistan, of track 2 talks with Pakistan. He's been indulging in that track 2 dialogue during the Congress times, also during the UPA days. But what he's saying now essentially is, in this interview which was shot about 3 weeks back, he's saying that if India does not talk to Pakistan, some crackpot may come to power in Pakistan and use the atom bomb against us. So it's important to keep Pakistan in good humor, keep indulging them in a dialogue. Now, this goes completely against what is Mr. Narendra Modi's policy when it comes to Pakistan. Mr. Modi had tried to open a dialogue with Pakistan, but what we got in return were a number of series of big terror attacks, and the government is now very, very clear that it will not hold any official dialogue with Pakistan till terrorism sponsored from Pakistan's soil on India stops. And India, in fact, has been a proponent even of surgical strikes. Look at these elections. Mr. Modi has been speaking about that India ne Pakistan mein ghus ke mara. When terrorists have come from Pakistan, struck us inside the Indian territory and gone back, we have gone back and hunted them down and killed them. So this is basically India's new muscular strategy. India does not care, to talk to Pakistan if Pakistan keeps on sponsoring terror into India, and the reverse of what Manishankar Iyer also holds true, that if Pakistan keeps on sponsoring terror, it should also be afraid that India also has an atom bomb. It both are nuclear powered neighbors, and it's a sensitive situation. But India has decided very clearly that it will not compromise on terror. It will not talk to a country which is sponsoring terror into the country. So Manishankar Iyer, I think, is only compounding the Congress problems in these elections. I see the Prime Minister pouncing on this today or tomorrow in his rallies, that the Congress party and Manishankar Iyer is proposing a dialogue with Pakistan, a country that sponsors terror into India, is responsible for the killing of Indians. Just because India should be fearful that Pakistan has an atom bomb, India will not succumb to such tactics.
Also, Aman, the BJP has been claiming that the India bloc has a stamp of Pakistan. Does this remark by Manishankar Iyer just solidify the claim?
Absolutely, and there have been a series of events, Anjali, this appreciation coming from Pakistan senior ministers earlier of Rahul Gandhi. The BJP had said that why is Pakistani political establishment for the return of, waiting for the Rahul Gandhi to return to power, the Congress to return to power in the country. This is also because the BJP says that Pakistan is very, very fearful, and Pakistan does not like Mr. Narendra Modi being a strong leader in India, because he in a way has shown Pakistan, his Pakistan's place by launching repeated surgical strikes in Pakistan whenever terror strikes happened there, cutting off all dialogue, laying out the red lines between the India-Pakistan relationship. And that is why I think this perception now gets even more deepened, that Pakistan is essentially wanting the Congress to come to power in India, not Mr. Modi. And this is something that the BJP will not lose a chance, to attack the Congress today, and especially with Manishankar Iyer, a Congress leader, coming out and speaking all this, will boomerang on the Congress in this campaign again.
Absolutely. Aman, please stay with us. Our senior editor Pallavi Ghosh is also joining us on this story. Pallavi, just days after India bloc leader Farooq Abdullah had said that Pakistan is not wearing bangles, it has atom bomb. Now another Congress leader, this time Manishankar Iyer, has stoked a row by saying that India should respect Pakistan because it has atom bomb.
So there are a sequence of events, which is why this issue can actually snowball into a huge political issue and give that yet another ammunition to the BJP against the Congress party. Look, as a former diplomat, we know where Manishankar Iyer is coming from. But that he also wears a hat of being a politician and also someone who's still technically a part of the Congress party. So his comments are going to be weighed in an election season more politically than from the spectrum of being a former diplomat. That's one. There is a very strong feeling, and especially when we see attempts at acts of terror in Jammu and Kashmir, that there is no need for us to have any kind of a diplomatic engagement with Pakistan beyond the bare minimum, and certainly no need for having talks with them, because in our past, whenever India has tried to have talks with Pakistan, they've never even acknowledged that their hands are blood, has been dipped in blood. They are responsible for many of the terror acts in our country. In fact, India had technically handed over a dossier on 26/11, which Pakistan has yet to acknowledge. We gave them enough proof on Kasab, which has not yet been acknowledged by Pakistan. Now, Manishankar Iyer's comments come in the backdrop of similar comments which have been made by many in the Congress party. Just recently also, when they asked for proof on the Balakot airstrikes, we saw Rajawari Imran, Charanjit Singh Channi. All of this, Anjali, actually builds up a narrative. And that narrative is that is India going soft on Pakistan? Does India want to forgive those who have led to the martyrdom of our armed forces and the common man? And I think when we are entering into a critical phase, the last couple of phases left for the Lok Sabha elections, this emotive feeling is something which the BJP has always been strong on, and something on which the Congress has always been on a back foot. And it will be interesting to watch if the Congress party now kind of says that this was Manishankar Iyer's point of view, which was just his point of view.
Right. Pallavi, please stay with us. Aman, so do you think that the Congress has yet again given ammunition to the BJP on a platter?
Oh, absolutely. I think, as I was saying, I think the Prime Minister will leave no chance to, pounce on this again, because this is something that, the BJP has been constantly saying that, look, our policy on Pakistan is very, very clear. We can't deal with a country. We won't talk or have a official dialogue with a country which sponsors terror on our soil, which in fact, whose official policy